you want me to start? Do we just go, hey guys, welcome to
that Propcast.
Sorry about him.
That's how we're going to start it.
Okay, guys, and welcome. Just start with okay, guys?
Should I? Welcome. Welcome to that Propcast. This is the start.
Welcome to that podcast. We're a little bit shy.
This is how we're going to start.
Because there's something not, I don't know, like...
Natural
about
talking into a microphone.
I spend all day talking, but when it comes to talking in a microphone, it feels a bit weird.
Maybe this is how we start the show, just us chatting.
Just chatting.
Like, okay,
just chatting
we should
shit.
probably start now.
So
we can always edit in a start again if you want to. When we're done, we just edit in a start.
So, I mean, how do I look anyway for a start?
You look great for a podcast, mate.
There are.
Perfect, yeah.
Welcome along to that Propcast. This is the first episode, maybe the last, depending on
probably
how...
the last.
Probably the last. First and last, so enjoy it.
Good luck.
The voice you can hear in the background, if you're not watching us already, is Josh. Say hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Yeah,
hi, everybody. How's it going?
As you can tell, this is the first time we've done this, so bear with us.
We're veterans. What are you on about? We do this every day in our sleep.
So what the hell are we doing? Why have we started a wedding podcast? Josh, why have we started a wedding podcast?
Don't ask me, mate. This was your idea.
We're pretty much jumping on a bandwagon. So
the bandwagon. We are the bandwagon.
We are the bandwagon.
We are wagoning the bands.
Yeah.
No, it's just a nice idea, isn't it? To let people know what we're doing, get other people involved, other suppliers and other venues and stuff, and talk about what we do,
who we are.
We are that prop guy. Yeah. Or that Propcast, depending on which angle you're looking at this from.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to plan on getting some guests on. So if you're listening to this and you are a wedding vendor,
and you love the sound of your own voice,
or you love the sound of our voice and want to come listen to it
in person,
real close up, then get in touch. You might work for a venue. You want to come and have a chat about that particular venue. Just get in touch via the socials, and we'll get you on. We'll have chats about what you do, how you started, what you're up to, and we'll carry on winging it with you in person.
We are very professional, so expect high standards when you come. That's what we're here for.
And during this first episode, probably the reason most of you are listening to us right now is there is going to be a giveaway at some point. We're probably going to make up how we're going to do that giveaway.
We'll make that up as we go,
because
we might just say something, and then you've got to send us that on a message.
Absolutely.
We'll let you know when, but yeah, you got to listen out. Maybe for us to say something.
We're going to be talking about our experience within the wedding industry. Little tips that we can share, some do's and don'ts, anything else that crops up, probably just chatting about some other random shit. So who the hell are we? Who are we?
We're that prop guy.
We are that prop guy. Predominantly, we are that prop guy. So that is our main channel. We are a Magic Mirror hire company, mainly attending weddings.
Mainly weddings,
but
corporate events.
Doing everything else, corporate events, breaking into the corporate
weddings. Weddings, I've just said that.
Weddings,
we do
weddings.
We do a lot of weddings, parties, birthday parties.
Yeah, absolutely.
Proms.
So we started in 2020. We started at probably the worst time to start a business during lockdown. Who the hell starts a business during a pandemic?
It was stupid.
It was
stupid. It wasn't stupid. It was a brilliant idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's the reason you've done okay.
We've done okay.
Yeah, we've done okay.
We've smashed it. We've
not to blow our own trumpet, but we've done all right.
No.
We're humble. So yes, to take you back, we were in the year was 2020, and everybody was, the drill. We were all locked in our houses. We couldn't really do much.
No. So I think at this point, I was in an office job. I didn't hate my job. I didn't really love my job. I was like, I need to do something to get me out this kind of rut that I'm in. And then we were like, oh, why don't we do weddings? I don't even know where it came from. I was like, why do we do weddings? Why do we do photo booths?
Just a bit of background. Me and Tom worked together for 8 years.
Yeah, I should probably throw that in because people don't actually know this, do they?
No one knows this.
No, I know this and you know this, but they don't know this.
Yeah, we're just assuming that the people that listen to this know our life stories.
Our backstories, yeah.
But they don't. So me and Tom... Well, get to know. If you don't know,
exactly.
now you know.
Yes, definitely.
So me and Tom worked on a bar together for 7-8 years.
Yeah, I would say so.
The Florence Sports and Social Club, shout out Mark.
Yes, hello.
Kept us employed somehow. Don't know why he kept me on for so long.
No, I know why I kept you on for so long, because I was always like mopping up after you. Like, you're just doing nothing.
You're just standing around on my phone.
I was like, Josh.
Just walking around pretending I'm getting glasses.
Just help me out a little bit, Josh. Just like
if you're listening to this, Mark,
tiny little bit.
Thank you for the pay. Love you. And that's it, really. I've got to say about that. But yeah, we had.
If you are listening to this, Mark, also I was the best employee once that you've ever had, and probably ever likely to have. So yeah, thanks. And if this doesn't work out, can I come back? Just leaving.
I can see you behind the bar again, mate. That image has never left my mind.
I did like it.
What I might do is, if we put this video out somewhere, I might just edit in a picture of me and you on the bar back in the day.
Yeah, let's throw it out there.
Just so people can see.
Actually,
that's an awful picture.
Yeah, maybe not.
And I love it.
Maybe not. Don't.
No. That's the exact reason I'm going to put it on there.
Yeah, that's the
Okay, so if I do that, it's on now. If I don't, then
then just pretend.
We might put it on Instagram.
Or if you're listening to this, just imagine two really like good-looking lads. That's what it is.
Hot young 19-year-old boys.
Well, I was wondering where that was going. So yeah, 2020 we
Giving
started.
Context, mate. Giving context.
We started. We started this company. I went out to Birmingham to buy our first mirror. Got it home. Realised I hadn't really thought about anything. It turned up in my house. The thing's like nearly 6 foot tall. It's about 4 foot across, and it just lived in my living room for 6 months. Didn't really know where else to put it.
And that's when I had the great idea to start taking it out, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's where that came from.
So this was the thing. So when we first started, as we were in lockdown, everywhere was shut. So we got the mirror. We got an idea, but we couldn't do anything with it. So I was like,
just like, this is a really good time to spend a lot of money on a magic mirror.
I think this was the point where I got you on board. I was like,
it is. You were like,
I need somebody stupid enough to come and do this with me. I was like, Joshy, it's happening. Still doing that design stuff. Still doing all that website stuff. You want to do this thing? To my amazement, whether you're taking pity on me or not, you just said, you'll do it.
I'm always up for anything.
And I was like, that's sound. Josh can do websites and stuff like that. So yeah, happy days.
We mocked up a logo, right?
We mocked up a logo. Yeah. We had some awful names at first. Some of the
I don't know if I was there for that.
Yeah, so we wanted to be called the Prop Guys at first. But there's somebody else out there called
the prop guy. The guy who did the propellers. Is that the guy?
And also, we couldn't register it because of... He was based in America, but we couldn't register it because of the property guy. There's a property guy, and because it's too close, it's too close. So, that prop guy, that's where that's kind of where
we got that rather than the. Yeah, I think it's better personally. It looks better.
Yeah, I do, but it doesn't stop people coming up to us and saying, "Which one's that prop guy?"
Oh, like, it's that one. Everybody's that prop guy.
Everybody is. You can be.
You probably can't, but we can pretend.
Yeah,
you can. I mean, you might want to be a prop guy, and if you do, let us know, and we can assess the situation. Holla. And we're always looking for new people to get on board, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Means and
if you're better than Josh, we just get rid of Josh. Yeah. It's fine.
Means I get to do less work. I'm always up for that.
So I think once we got the mirror, we kind of we couldn't go around to venues to do anything with it, but we needed a way of getting it out onto Instagram. So we kind of had this brainstorm. Let's just take it around Stoke. Take a load of random pictures of it to try and get a little bit of intrigue.
In cool places.
Cool places. Yeah, cool places. Some random places, a cave.
The cave, that was a time.
That was hard work.
That was really hard work. We had to carry that across the like a grass vert, like
just mud.
Like there was mud, there was grass, there was lava and
mainly
sharks.
Lava. Yeah, piranhas, all that sort of stuff.
It was wild. I nearly lost a leg.
I did lose a leg.
Yeah, he's had it.
Yeah.
Really good job of getting those prosthetics done.
Yeah.
They even put the hair back on and everything. It's weird.
So what I think we'd realised then is that we'd got a load of cool pictures of it, but then we started getting messages saying like, okay, well, what the hell does it do? Why are you taking a mirror on Stoke? Because we couldn't really like it's a photo booth. Like a what? So I think I got in touch with a few venues. Shout out to like, Plough at Eton,
Plough at
Slaters,
Eton. Yeah, Slaters.
Whitewood,
Mhm.
all let us in and just took some pictures. Obviously, whilst nobody else was in there, just so we could plug the thing in and just go, look.
It does stuff. It does work.
This is what it does.
It's not just a mirror.
There's a lot of
Promise.
stuff.
It's magic.
And then on the back of that, we just we gradually started getting bookings.
We grafted, Tom.
We grafted.
We socially grafted.
I always remember when that first booking came through. Honestly, like I was so happy. And even to this day, you still get a buzz when people book. But that very first one, we were like, yes, it's working. It's working.
Someone's actually paying us.
It's working. So I think when we started, we were going to be doing like, 5-10 bookings a year. We thought maybe just like
just a bit
of a side hustle.
Bit of extra money in our pockets every now and then.
Yeah, exactly.
Not too much of a big deal.
Yeah, definitely. And that was kind of the beginning of it. Fast forward probably 12 months from when we brought it to when we could actually do an event.
Mm-hmm.
Out of lockdown, happy days.
And we had to be like super on ball with that because it had to be. That's a part of the reason that we manned the booth is because of those early days where we couldn't let people touch the booth. We had to wipe down all the props after every picture, and we were just manning the booth and having a good time with it. But yeah, like that's part of the reason that we stayed on board. And unlike a lot of other magic mirror companies, no names out there, obviously, no shade. But a lot of people leave the photo booths there and just let the guests get involved. Whereas we think, we want to be part of the fun,
It's really expensive. Can't trust your guests with it.
No, we don't want people falling into our mirror.
I barely trust you with it.
Or just standing in front of the camera thinking the camera's like not in the mirror. It's bizarre. You get some things. But no judgment. If you've never seen one before, it could be confusing.
Absolutely. And we still get that to this day. People are going, oh, what's this thing? And I'm like, surely everybody in the world knows what this is now.
Yeah. God, have you not seen?
Apparently not.
Seen us.
So yeah, first ever event that we did was like July 2021, I believe.
Yeah.
Merrydale Manor. Merrydale. Gorgeous venue.
Yeah.
And
I've always got there's always a place in my heart for Merrydale Manor.
I love that place. And so yeah, like literally one of the best venues in the area. Started off at the deep end.
Straight in there.
Straight in.
No idea what we were actually going to do.
So yeah, first ever event. We were obviously shitting ourselves. Let's face it. First event, first time we'd had ourselves in public. Didn't really know what we were doing.
We'd done some dress rehearsals of changing the ink and that kind of thing, just to be sure.
Yeah,
if something goes wrong, we're good.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So first 9-10 pictures, absolutely fine. And all of a sudden, one of the pictures come out
just black.
We're like, what?
That's not right.
So then we do another one. That's fine. Did another 5 or 6, fine. Next one, come out that black. We're like, oh no.
What's going on, mate?
Oh no. So
not a good start to a new business venture.
And I think every time the bride come
every time the bride came over, it was like, so it's not been doing this the whole time, I promise. Like, this is unusual.
And I think back then we hadn't got a clue, had we?
No.
We're not gonna
I'm pretty sure as well. We were making out like this wasn't our first event.
Yeah.
We were just like, we've done this before. This is unusual for this to happen. All the other venues we've done.
Just trying to style it out.
Yeah.
Can you remember at the end of that event, guy came up to us, brought us a beer. One of the guests brought us beer. And we were like,
nice.
It was like, oh, you guys are fantastic. And we were like, oh, that went really.
We did okay.
Yes, we did.
We were fantastic.
We were amazing.
Yeah, we've and ever since then, our heads have been massive. Shout out to that guy who brought us a drink. You created this.
If it wasn't for him, we probably would have just folded the business
there and then.
Yeah,
like that's.
If he'd have come up to us and been like, "You guys are awful. I can never do this again," I'd have just listened to his advice.
Absolutely, mate, and just dropped out. And then we would have never made this podcast.
Never done it again. Exactly. So we get that event out of the way pretty much without a hitch for the first.
We did well.
Was going to go wrong.
Yeah. I mean, we got to big ourselves up a little bit there.
Exactly.
We were dropped in at the deep end and we did bits.
Yeah. We swam.
We trod water.
Yeah. We swam with armbands.
Yeah. I had one of those little shark fins on my back.
Yes.
They're sick.
So,
I wish I was a kid. Like, I wish they had them when I was a kid.
No, I do as well. The thing is that why
makes
have you got to be a
easy.
kid for them? Like, I'm just going to get one.
Just get one.
Just go swimming now.
Go in the
It's
sea.
Fine.
Just go. Start shark
Yeah.
attacks.
Am I weird? Or you're weird? You know,
It's not. I wouldn't call you weird for wearing a shark fin.
No.
I'd be
Exactly.
like, who's that cool guy?
Yeah, exactly.
Wearing a shark fin.
Yeah, mate. I brought flippers last time I went on holiday. I look like Scuba Steve. I'm not embarrassed.
You should have got a mermaid tail instead.
Yeah,
That'd have been more.
Can
your
you
vibe.
buy them?
Yeah, man. Have you not seen them?
Mate,
have you not seen the
stop
mermaid
this podcast
tail?
right now? I need to go buy a mermaid tail.
Get Amazon up.
Yeah.
Order yourself a mermaid tail, mate.
The next event, I'm gonna get like branded.
We could have that as a
that mermaid guy.
That mermaid.
Mermaid guy.
Prop mermaid.
That prop mermaid.
That prop merman. Or would you be a merman?
Merman or mermaid.
Either
or. Whatever.
You could be that.
All of it.
A merman.
All of it. Yeah.
I'm not.
Them.
No judgment here. You can be whatever mer you want.
Yeah, definitely.
We're okay with that.
So, fast forward a couple of weeks, we get an email from a company called Peony Events. Peony?
Shout out Peony. Peony, like the flower.
Peony, yeah. I struggle with that word.
Peony. I struggle with the
Peony.
word 3. So don't worry about it.
So
3 comes up a lot more than Peony.
Peony Events. They're gonna hate me for this.
They're just gonna be like, this guy's massacred that name. Shout out to Peony Events out there.
Yeah,
lovely
absolutely.
Bunch.
So they sends me an email, a little bit, out the blue, saying we've got an event coming up in Manchester. Are you free on whatever date it was? We were like, yeah, it's free. They said, we'll have to get back to our clients. We'll come back to you. Heard nothing of them. Thought that nothing was coming of it. Yeah, exactly. Because that happens from time to time.
And, that's understandable. Like, people change their mind. People budget change. All sorts of reasons why things don't go through. But this one went through.
I then got an email back saying, oh, perfect. Michelle's really up for this. So I'm like, Michelle. Michelle. It's like, oh, Michelle Keegan. Clang.
Oh, okay.
Like the Michelle, like, yeah, she sounds like somebody off Coronation Street called Michelle Keegan.
I've heard of someone.
It is Michelle Keegan. Okay. So yeah, played it cool. I was like, yeah, I'll check the diary, I'll see her for free. Yeah. We'd only got like 3 events in the diary at this point.
But so we might have had one on that date.
Yeah, you gotta.
And we would have definitely cancelled it.
Yeah.
Disclaimer, we would have cancelled your wedding for Michelle.
Yeah, and I think that's fair, Yeah, absolutely. So like I say, everything was like a little bit under wraps. We didn't get the address till like a couple of days before.
We're probably not going to disclose the address either.
Yeah,
we won't disclose that.
No, probably.
I think she moved, actually, to be honest.
I think she moved to Essex, in some mansion.
Right.
Yeah,
she's doing well for herself, isn't she?
She does all right. She does all right.
From humble beginnings.
Yeah.
It's nice to see someone doing well for themselves.
So the morning of, obviously, we're like, this is going to be the biggest event. I was really nervous. I'm nervous for all the events.
My palms were a bit warm.
Were they?
Yeah, it was a hot day as well, man. It was a hot day. It was probably too hot because we were outdoors doing this. This is under that little tent, wasn't
it? Yeah. So, mate, the morning of, it starts well before that. So I'm driving.
Oh, well before that.
Honestly, I was driving in the morning. Tire pressure light comes on. Got a puncture. And the car.
Good start.
Yeah, really good start.
Because we were using the car at this point.
Using the car. We hadn't got the van.
We were just using the estate. Volkswagen Golf estate.
Yes.
Loading that up.
Oh, I missed that thing.
Oh, man.
With the roof box.
Yeah, man. Yeah, roof box. Oh, mate. We were so... Yeah.
I think I looked pretty pimping in that Golf estate.
Mate, it looked lowered when you had the mirror in as well, so you looked extra pimping just because of all the extra weight. Yeah. Then with me in the front, back then I had a bit more weight on me. Yeah. So we were just we was in the front.
Slammed, as a kid said.
Mirror in the back, and it slammed, wheel spade out.
So I get a puncture done, literally first thing, 10 a.m. We're supposed to leave at 12. I get a phone call off my barber to 5-10 minutes later.
Was this when you were using Sean or? It wasn't, was it?
No, before Sean Beckensides.
Shout out Sean Beckensides. You're not going to listen to this because you're a fucking arsehole, but I love you.
He won't be, will he, as well?
No, of course he won't listen to it. Yeah. But, and he knows I think he's an arsehole, so it's okay.
My barber cancelled on me. He rang me up and was like, some shit's happened and I'm cancelling your haircut. I was like, you can't do this to me. You can't do this to me today.
If you look back on the pictures, you can tell.
No, so I had to ring round. I was ringing round all the barbers in Stoke and one guy got me in, but it was the dodgiest haircut ever. But I was like, it's a haircut.
It wasn't as bad as mine at the time, mate.
Nah, probably not. To be fair,
no, it did not do me any favors.
no.
That
I'll
picture on
yours now. To be fair, it's a good job we're on a podcast.
Ew. That picture just haunts me every time I go on our webpage, and I'm just like, look at this little fucker.
Go on the webpage and have a look. At
Don't do it.
Please go on the website.
Look at me now.
We turned up. So we turned up at Michelle's house, and I was like, we were walking up the drive. I expected like electric gates and like intercoms and stuff. Nothing. We just get to the front door.
Don't tell everybody that.
Mate, I'm like, no, there was electric gates and dogs and stuff. We had to fight all that.
We had to fight the guards, armed guards.
She moved now. She moved.
She's moved. It's fine. Yeah, she probably has got that. She's in Essex.
Yeah, absolutely. You need that. Yeah, do you need that in Essex?
I think Essex is okay.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Compared to Stoke, anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, good, right? Shout out
Stoke. Love you, Stoke. So yeah, we get to the front door, and I'm like, do we just like press the doorbell? What do we do? Well, I'm still like comprehending what's going on.
I was just like, whoa,
on the door, banged on the door. I was like, oh no. I'm like, oh, at least let me have a think about this.
Nobody How else did you want me to approach that? How else? I know. There's a door. And it needs knocking on, right?
That would have, yeah. No, I was glad you were there. Because I wouldn't have knocked on, to be fair.
No, you would have just stood outside the whole, for hours, just been like, can I come in? I'm here with a mirror. Can you take some pictures? Thank you.
So we went round the back because we heard voices coming from on the back. And lo and behold, like, there was like just Michelle with another vendor. And she was like, oh, hey guys, you all right? And I was like,
so nice as well.
I don't know what I expected, but like, she was genuinely like lovely, one of the most
nice,
lovely,
humble,
people.
Down to earth woman.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely,
just genuinely really pleasant.
Yeah,
and so was all the family.
They were. We got on really well.
Really good. Like, that was one of my favorite events, just because of how nice everybody was.
Yeah, absolutely.
And free beer.
Yeah. So anyway, we did the event. The thing is, because we hadn't really been given a start and finish time as such, we were just there after all the other vendors got like, do we go home now? What do we do?
Just enjoy the party? We stuck around for we probably overstayed our welcome for sure.
Yeah, I think so. But she's so lovely that she wouldn't tell us to go.
No, I used Michelle Keegan's toilet. It was lovely.
Oh, yeah. I actually went as well.
I took a selfie on that too.
Yeah. I think you've got to, haven't you?
You've got to. You're in,
You've got to. I'm going to do a selfie in every toilet to go into from now on.
For every single one?
Every single toilet starting with yours.
Go for it, man. Can you do it now, mid-podcast? Then we can upload the picture and just like, what up? Yeah, perfect.
So like I say, the event went really well. We did have a few lighting issues because when we were there,
we were outside.
We were outside. We were in like a marquee, and the mirror really needs to go inside.
It needs to be dark. We need to be providing the main light for that.
Yeah. So we were in this kind of marquee. I say marquee. It was a really posh marquee.
It was a really fancy tent.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was dark in there, but it was light outside. So the camera didn't know what the hell was going on. Yeah. It's like, should it be light? Should it be dark? So yeah, we figured that out.
Okay in the end.
We just got like extra light and just like lit the area up as much as
cranked those lights
as much as possible. Yeah, like I say, we left there. One of our pictures actually got in OK magazine.
Yes, it did,
which makes us
low key famous. Low key famous.
Yeah, famous.
We're like Z list.
Yeah. No, not Z list. It's like
maybe XY.
X list or something. Yeah. Is that a thing?
X list. That could be,
We'll make it a thing.
We're on some list somewhere.
We will make it a thing. Don't say we're on some lists. That does not sound good.
That you took that.
You're on some lists.
I am. Don't say that. That's even worse. Don't target me. I'm not on any. I promise I'm not on any lists. Google my name.
I love the fact you've had to justify it.
Yeah. Google me.
As somebody would say if they were on a list.
Google me. I'm good.
They say the words. So like we mentioned at the beginning of this podcast, this is probably the last podcast we're ever going to do.
This is the end of this.
This is probably the end. I mean, make the most of this sign if you're watching. If you're just listening, we've got our lovely neon in the background here. That prop guy.
With a new logo.
Do we need to get a propcast?
I mean,
they're well expensive.
But if we have more than, like, if we keep on doing this, then I think we should, because,
Susie and Ollie, if you're listening to this from The Word Is Love and Wildfire Neon, hit us up with a free neon. I think did one for Birdie Camper Van, so I'm just saying, unless you've got favourites, sort us out.
Sort us right out. We'll shout you out every single podcast.
Every single podcast.
We'll be like, whoa, what up? This was a free taster, and it just get better.
Exactly. I do love them guys, to be fair.
They are nice. They're a nice bunch.
Really, really nice guys. So that's what we just love. They're based in Manchester. They do like all the love letters, surnames, all that kind of thing. Neons.
They make neons as well under the wildfire neon banner.
Yeah, that makes sense. Probably should mention that. And you know what? Their content is always really sick as well.
Yeah, man.
So I think we sort of pride ourselves on how sick our content is.
Sick as fuck, boy. Sick as fuck, boy.
And their content is equally as
almost
as
equally
sick.
as. Yeah.
However, if we don't get a free neon,
we're going to trash. We're going to trash talk you.
Awful content.
We're not, but we might.
But we could do. We could do.
You don't know how many 5 people could be listening to this podcast.
Exactly.
And you're one of them.
Exactly. Do you think anyone will listen?
I don't know if anyone will get this far.
As of today, we've got 29 followers.
29.
29.
That's shy in comparison to the 7,000 we have on our main gram.
Yeah.
But, you know, hopefully you'll all start following us. There'll be more pictures of me on this one.
Yeah.
I promise.
Definitely. Can we talk some more about Michelle Keegan?
No.
Because she was lovely.
We've done enough. She's had a time. She's got enough fame.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, she's gone on to be like really, really popular after that. So I'm just saying.
Right. That was Julie.
Yeah.
Sure. I can't speak. That was just purely because of us.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I think we pushed
up and coming celebrity and
we pushed her to that next.
Exactly,
Michelle, if you're listening, I know you're out there.
Yeah. Have you just blown a kiss?
I don't know what I did. It was a strange noise.
Don't do that.
Hit me up. I'm single.
I'm not being funny, Mark. I would knock you out. I just like stand behind you shouting stuff, but like you're on your own, mate.
I mean, he might, but I think we can get past it. If we just we could talk it out, man.
Mate, we did like 3 runs one time and then stopped running because it rained one time.
It rained that one time. My nipples chafed so hard after that. That put me off running for life.
Yeah, I don't even fast walk anymore.
No, I don't even. No.
So I get out of breath walking upstairs, and that's nothing to do with weight. That's because long COVID.
Long COVID. Don't blame long COVID for your shitty stamina.
Long COVID.
Yeah,
climbed a mountain today, though, didn't I?
You did?
Went to Wales.
I've not climbed a mountain today.
Went to Wales.
No, I've been at work all day.
Climbing a bigger mountain in October.
What?
Everest Base Camp.
Everest?
What Everest? Yeah, the Everest.
You're climbing Everest?
Yes.
Legit?
Base Camp, but not.
How high is Base Camp?
Base Camp's like still 5 times higher than Snowdon.
Okay.
I think so. So,
fact check him. If he's wrong...
No,
this is how you win the competition. This is how you win. Right, so... You can tell me the height of Base Camp and how that compares to Snowdon, and that Tom's wrong. You will win something. What's the prize for the competition, Tom?
The prize of the competition is a free mirror package. So it's going to be 2 hours, unlimited prints, USB, everything. So can we get a hip hop horn at this point?
I just did it. I just did a manual hip hop horn.
Oh, okay.
Oh, do you want a real one?
Yeah.
I might put a real one in after just to satisfy.
Okay.
But I might not.
So we need to know the difference. And the thing is, like, look, it depends if...
Who's going to have listened to the podcast for this long? If you're listening to the podcast right now, you're probably the only person.
Yeah, you're
probably
going to win.
So if you want to win, do it now. And you're pretty much guaranteed.
So let's recap that. So we need to know how big Mount Everest Base Camp is compared to how high Mount Snowdon is. And I'm just saying, like, I'm going to run the competition. So if you say I'm wrong, just throwing it out there, you probably won't win.
You will win. I'll put him in his place. He needs telling sometimes.
So DM us. DM us the answer.
On Instagram, @thatpropguy.
Propcast.
No. Oh, yeah, sorry. No, do it to the Propcast one.
Follow both. Because how long are you following that Prop guy?
I'm sure you already... Yeah. Just DM @thatpropcast. You have to do it to that Propcast to win. Because I'm not having you tricking us.
No.
And
absolutely.
follow us.
And be following us. Yeah, if you're not following us, then
what's the point in living?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's no point. There's no point whatsoever. So, yeah, gone a little bit off piece there. We've accidentally done the competition, which...
No, it wasn't accidentally. I did it on purpose. I thought that was a perfect opportunity, and I embraced it. And it means someone has to go out and do something.
Mate, we can't be like giving competitions away every single time we do a podcast because
we just we'll go out of our business. Unless people start promoting us and telling them people about that, and then we might get some organic bookings off that.
So when are we going to draw it? Soon as the first person does it, which might be in like a year.
I'm going to say it depends, like how long it takes to edit this. When the podcast is out, we will put a Instagram post up saying, listen to our podcast. There is a competition in there somewhere.
The most random competition.
And when we put that on, we'll give you like a time scale then at that point. Okay? Yeah. That's what you're doing. You remembered that?
Yeah, remember
when
that.
we put it out,
that.
We'll put a little clip in or something.
That makes sense.
And then that's what we'll do.
That's what we're going to do. So competition is out there. Don't stop listening now, though.
Stop right now. I don't think we've got anything more to say.
Mate, I think people have
tuned out.
Fast forwarded. Tuned out.
Oh, it's not a radio, sorry. You don't tune out of a podcast, do you?
No.
You might fall asleep. If we were on sleep time.
With those in your ears, that's a bit creepy.
Really
wake up screaming.
I'm going to do that.
Me too.
I'm going to listen to this non-stop.
I'm going to enter the competition.
and
say I'm right.
I'm not getting married anytime soon.
No.
But if I do, I'm going to enter the competition.
Mate,
if I have an epiphany,
do it.
I'll be there.
Because I'm not even giving you any discounts. Like full up.
I'm just going to take the mirror in the van, set it up myself, and run the event in my suit.
So yeah, obviously, look, we got a little bit off piece.
This is not off piece. This is all on track. This is how the podcast is going to go.
This is scripted.
Oh yeah. This is all scripted. This is how the podcast is going to be. If you like it, cool. If you don't,
I want to say subscribe. If you like it, like and subscribe.
Can you subscribe?
I've always wanted to say that. I don't know. Depends where they're listening to. Depends
like
where
and subscribe.
If we put this out on YouTube,
have we got any more topics to discuss, Thomas?
Yeah, so we put a post out on Instagram a couple of days ago, just basically saying, do you have any questions for us? Anything you want to put to the OGs? So the first one that came up was, who is that handsome blonde guy?
That's who sent that?
Who put that up?
It's beyond me, mate. I must have a fan base out there.
It's a bit creepy.
You put it up. It was me, wasn't it?
You put it up.
Yeah.
Sorry. Second one. Joshy,
it's me, by the way. It's Josh Barnett. That's
really
name.
Creepy. If you just look down camera when you did
right down the camera.
Oh no!
Just in case, just put it out there.
And full named yourself as well.
Yeah,
I'm going to give out your address.
Doxed myself. Don't give out my address. Don't come to my house. That'd be weird.
No one's listening.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's just us two. It's just me turning up. So yeah, second question: what is our favourite part about attending weddings?
Food.
It's got to be. Absolutely.
There is nothing else that comes close to food.
Yeah, because as much as you're judging us at your wedding, we're judging you by your food as well.
Hard.
Yeah.
No, we're not judging that hard. We are grateful to every wedding that we go to, but get some good food and we'll be even more grateful.
Yeah, give me your top 3 foods, Josh.
Top 3 foods: pizza, 1.
Pizza, okay.
Pizza, 2.
Okay.
And probably...
I see where this is going.
Pizza, number 3.
Fair enough.
I like a pizza, especially... Who was that company that was Merrydale at the time? They had the van out the back and they were making the pizzas on the van. Shout out to whoever you were, because I love a stone-baked pizza done in the back of a van.
You love any food?
Oh, man, I do love food.
Yeah. To be fair, we just take it as a given that you've...
what are your top 3, Tom?
What's my top 3?
Yeah, sorry, I just didn't even ask you. We were just talking about me. This is about you too, Thomas.
See, I do like a bacon sandwich. Love a bacon or sausage sandwich late on.
Yeah.
They're a go-to.
They are good.
They're basic, but they are go-to.
My only gripe with the bacon and sausage sandwiches is the lack of cheese.
Yeah. Maybe we can make that a thing.
Yeah, and the lack of butter. I like a buttered bath.
Yeah, okay.
But that's just a personal preference. I do like fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
That always goes down a treat.
Because this is my list. No,
yeah, absolutely. I'm just weighing in my opinion. I had pizza 3 times, so you're gonna do better than me. Regardless.
What else do I like? Oh, we went to a wedding once and they did. It's like Greek wraps. You weren't actually there. I was there for one of the better members of staff.
Don't start giving them big heads now. We've got to keep them in their place.
It was like some kind of Greek wraps, and it was like pulled chicken and all sorts of stuff, and that was banging. Quite specific.
Yeah, very specific. Tell you what else I like: Indian cuisine at a wedding. Oh my god!
Yeah, but then the thing is, we've got to be talking to guests, and we stink.
And we've got curry all over our faces.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I don't mind that. Like if that's the case, then I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but that food's good. I'm gonna eat it, and if I've got some over me, you're gonna have to deal with that.
So we went to a wedding once, and they did spaghetti bolognese as an evening food. Now, what's your thoughts on that? My thoughts:
bolognese.
a little bit messy. We can't really be stood at the side of the mirror eating spaghetti bolognese.
No, we can't. There was one that did lasagna before. That was good.
Again, no,
that was good though.
Lasagna
was
banging,
such a good lasagna,
but it's hard to eat. It's hard to eat. For
Yeah,
me, people
I
just
mean-
want something that they can eat, carry on dancing with a drink.
All food for me is hard to eat. If any of you have ever seen me
you're very
eating at a
messy
wedding,
eater.
I apologize.
Yeah.
I am a mess.
They've
But
only got to have come to a wedding to see you eating. You eat it at every single wedding. we
every
go
single
to.
wedding. But if you've
Yeah.
seen that, I'm sorry. I try to hide behind the mirror when I
Yeah.
eat because I know I'm a pig.
So that's where you go for like 2 hours.
Yeah. Just I'll sneak off to the toilet with like 20 sandwiches and just if you can,
To the toilet.
yeah. It's,
Who eats in that toilet?
it's just somewhere discreet
Nah,
where no one
that's
can
weird.
see me.
You're
Lock
weird.
myself in the cubicle.
I can't be having that.
Okay. No, it's
That's
unhygienic.
a
I
bit-
don't
that's a
eat in the
bit strange.
toilets. I don't eat in the toilet.
He does.
I don't.
He does. We're learning a lot about you in this podcast, Josh. aren't we?
I put pizza slices in my pocket and save them for later.
That's disgusting.
I don't do that.
You do.
I wish. I might start now. I might get like line my pockets.
Hog roast. Why are we thinking about hog roast?
You see, if it's a proper hog roast, like the pig's there on the
What, one of the
spit.
fake ones?
No. Hear me out. Right. Hog roasts. Now, I'm not calling out any venues on
Don't
this.
pull out venues.
I'm not going to. But some of you don't do a proper hog roast. If I can't see the pig spinning around, it's not a hog roast for me. And also, dry baps. I want a buttered bap. I always want a buttered bap. But I get it.
You
It's
really
a lot
like
of
a
work.
buttered bap, don't you?
I do love a buttered bap.
When we started this podcast, I didn't realise how many times the word buttered bap was going to come up, and
Yeah, at least
quite a
4.
bit. Yeah, or an unhealthy amount, some would say.
Probably. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I take full responsibility for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
If anyone has any complaints, email me directly. I'm
Well,
not
give
going to give
out
out my
your email
email.
address, everything, yeah.
Here's my personal number.
Leave it in the comments.
Give me a call.
Leave it in the
We can
comments.
talk this out. Leave it in the comments. Okay, like
Slate
and
Joshy a
subscribe.
little bit in the comments, and you might win that competition. Just a little bit.
Just give me a little bit of grief.
Nothing too offensive.
I enjoy it.
Yeah,
I feel like we've been doing this for hours now.
yeah. How long are we?
I don't know. I've not put it into time.
Oh,
I've
okay.
put it into bars
Oh, okay.
and beats.
So yeah, quick recap. Obviously, you got the competition.
That package guy.
I'm not going over the competition. You've got to go back and find it. If you've skipped to the end to try and find the competition, you
Go
need to
back.
listen to the whole podcast.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's very specific.
Exactly. Very, very specific. So yeah, more details about that coming out over our socials.
Whenever we post this online.
Yeah, whenever. I mean, we don't know when this is even going up. Probably
It could be out
2024.
Yeah. I mean, the date today is... No, I'm not going to tell you the date today.
No,
You're not going to
no.
know how lazy we are.
Yeah.
You don't... Not lazy, busy. Because we're
Busy.
so busy,
Yes.
we don't have time
Yes.
to edit it. That's the problem. And there's like 15 hours of audio here, so... I'm surprised my hard drive hasn't
and all
filled up.
the pre-podcast stuff.
Oh, they do.
Oh,
I've got
that's-
it. No, we that's not okay for the listeners to hear.
No, that would get us cancelled. To be fair,
Yeah, we would only do one podcast then.
yeah, like I mentioned previously, you know, look, we're going to be doing this around about once a month. Give or take.
Yeah, man. Maybe sometimes we'll do twice. Maybe sometimes we won't do it at all.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we're gonna do it,
Yeah, we'll absolutely do it.
and we want to
get.
get guests in. That's important. to
That's
us.
the main, yeah. So you know, look, if you are listening to this and you want to come on and have a chat, even if you're a couple, I don't know, anybody,
We'll take anyone. If you've been married with us, not married to us, married. If you've got married and we were at your event and you want to talk about us,
Yeah.
we're always happy
Yeah,
to
yeah.
someone blow our trumpet that's not us.
Absolutely,
because we do that
Always go for the ego.
hard. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That sounded a bit weird, but yeah, it's fine.
You just misconstrued everything I say. I misconstrued everything I say.
You okay over there?
I'd said the wrong word. I might edit that out.
You can't edit the bits when you mess up, but leaving the bits when I.
Okay.
All right. So that's us. That's it for episode 1. Thank you very much if you are
Yes.
still listening.
If you're still listening, I'm amazed and thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, and wake up if you fall asleep.
Wake up.
and yeah, that's us. Peace out.
Peace out. A-Town down.